When I look back up to the red sky after landing, I see the helicopter gaining in altitude while maintaining its balance. Okay, so this is interesting. Episode Persona 3 is going to be its own twist on the story, it looks like. I was curious as to how that would go if we would just see the Persona 3 side of the story, but that would mean there weren't many people that the Persona 3 side got to fight, right? Because most of the fights were done by the Persona 4 side, like Shadow Labris, for instance, was only fought by Narukami, Yosuke, and Chie, and no one else. Same for like Shadow Kanji and whatnot. But this doesn't match up with the storyline of Persona 4. Ken and Yukari and Labris all getting out of the helicopter was to save Naoto from Minazuki trying to kill her, right? But that's clearly not happening right now because we don't have that same like triumphant entrance. So I guess they're gonna do kind of what they did with the first Persona arena, and it's like, hey, look, there's a version of the story with the Persona 4 cast, and then here's the version of the story if it was more focused on the Persona 3 cast. And you know what that means? It probably means I'm gonna have to fight that stupid final boss again, and I already hate it. Thanks to Kikuno-san's desperate resolve and her piloting skills, we managed to safely reach Inaba. I checked my surroundings once more while praying for Kikuno-san's safety. This is the Inaba branch of Juness, that department store chain. We're at the food court on its rooftop. Normally, there would be plenty of people here, but given the current situation, it's obviously deserted.
Where did he go?
Ken-kun readies his spear and tries to peer into the fog, making visibility such a problem. I look around, ready for battle as well. Whoever attacked us should be nearby.
Hey, Ken-kun, did you really see Ikutsuki here a moment ago?
Yes. I didn't see him clearly, but there's no way I could have mistaken him. That's impossible. I mean, Shuji Ikutsuki is...
That's right, Shuji Ikutsuki died 3 years ago. And we were just attacked by a persona. According to the records from that time, Ikutsuki had no persona.
At the very least, it looks like he's not nearby. We can't let our guard down yet, though.
She's right. I scan the area and read no one else here besides the four of us. I say as much and we lower our weapons in order to discuss our strategy.
Koromaru and I are going to continue looking for him. If that really was Ikutsuki, there's no doubt that he's involved in this case.
That's true. Can you and Koro-chan go after that guy from earlier?
But that person seemed to be using a persona. Won't it be dangerous for you two going off on your own?
They've got two personas between them. They got it in the bag. The two humans look surprised for a moment and trade glances. Did I say something odd?
Don't you worry about me and Koromaru. Even if we run into something we can't defeat, we'll find a way out of it.
And honestly, it's faster for us to split up. I am a bit worried, but I'm gonna believe in you guys.
They have absolute faith in each other after having fought together for so long. It's not that they don't have concerns about one another, but they truly believe that they will accomplish their goals on their own. I wonder, will these people ever feel the same way about me? After all this time, I realize how my time shared between Yukari-san and Ken-kun separates me from my companions.
So I'll head to the station to get Junpei. It didn't seem like he'd figured out the situation yet.
Huh? Weren't you talking to him on the phone earlier?
I was, but that idiot's phone ran out of batteries or something while we were still talking. But even if I can't rely on him to keep his phone charged, he's still good in a fight, so I have to meet up with him.
I see. He seems like kind of a goofball.
Right? He's always been so useless. Huh? Did I say something funny?
Nah, not really. It just sounded like you were actually kind of fond of him.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I think you're right.
These people trust each other and they're always thinking of one another. When one of them faces danger, the others always rush to help them. A term comes to mind, ideal companions. I wonder how Yukun and his friends are doing. I have the feeling that his group and Mitsuru-san's group are going through similar problems after all.
What about you, Labris? What'll you do?
Huh? I hope Mitsuru-san and the others are okay. Could you please go right to that tower? We'll head over there too as soon as we can.
Yukari-san and Ken-kun look at me. It doesn't matter to them that I haven't known them for very long. They see me as a companion and trust me.
Right! It's decided then. Labris, you head to that tower. Oh, also... Something felt off when I summoned my persona earlier. You might want to be careful.
You felt it too? It was like... well, it felt like the evoker wasn't working, didn't it?
Yeah, it might be that we can summon our personas without our evokers.
In any case, we should get moving. If what General Teddy said is true, we don't have much time to spare.
Got it. If anything happens, let's meet at the bottom of the tower. Be careful, both of you.
Yukari-san and I leave Ken-kun on the roof and head for the stairs. She and I split up not long after, all of us firmly believing that we'll see each other safely once more.
Wait for us, Mitsuru-san.
I run at my full speed and turn my eyes towards the looming tower. I will rescue her. Cool, man, that went for a while. That was a lot longer than I was expecting. 16% complete. Yeah, we started at Labrys's Dreams, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. That went through 5 cards, and it linked up Ken and Yukari. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. Got a lot of stuff still going here. Very nice. 16%, not too bad. I think we're probably gonna end up having 2 more streams after that one to get everything done. Let's jump into Junpei's Dreams.
Now's the time you've all been waiting for. It's obvious who the game's MVP will be. The man whose Grand Slam won it in the ninth, Junpei Iori. First off, I'd like to congratulate your team on winning the WBC.
Thank you very much.
What was going through your mind as you entered that batter's box for that last at-bat?
My only thought was how I would lead my team to victory.
Ah, so it's your great focus that led to this result. Still, that was an amazing home run.
All I can say is I got lucky with that hit.
That swing at the critical moment, I got so excited I almost forgot to give the play-by-play.
The ball went a lot farther than I thought it would. I'm very pleased with the result.
Wow, you're so modest. No wonder they call you the ace slugger, Junpei. By the way, is there anyone you'd like to dedicate this victory to?
Well, I'd like to dedicate that Grand Slam to my precious girl who's always supported me through thick and thin. I know that I can be a burden on you. I'm not the greatest, but will you marry me?
Yaso Inaba. End of the line. Yaso Inaba.
Sorry, sir, but this is the end of the line.
Oh, I was dreaming.
He actually almost mentioned Chidori. I thought that was taboo in the spin-offs. They're never, like, really clear on if she's dead or not, because apparently there's a way that she lives in Persona 3. Thanks so much for waking me up right at the best part. I step off the train in an unfamiliar station in the countryside with a little resentment towards the station worker. Let's see here. Man, that's a tough name to make out. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Oh, it's written out beneath the kanji.
Oh, it's Yaso Inaba. Wait, where is this? Huh. Let's see what the shuttle train schedule is.
I check the train schedule and feel myself slipping into despair. Seriously? There aren't any more trains leaving this station? That was the final train for the night?
I've really done it now.
The great feeling that I'd had only a moment ago withers away at once. What the heck, man? Why'd this happen? Let's see, I worked a full shift at my job today, and the kids had a game after that.
If you get a hit, you'll be a hero. Are you gonna try for a home run?
It's the afternoon before a long holiday weekend. Normally I'd be busy with my part-time job and top-secret missions, but on days off, I transform into an excellent coach for a boys' baseball team. By the way, is Junpei wearing that necklace because of Chidori? Because Chidori had a bunch of, like, religious-looking things like that, didn't she? That's really neat if they incorporated a bit of Chidori into this design, if that is what the cross necklace is for. I actually love that. This is our This is our first game in a while, so I want to make sure these kids win somehow. The game's coming to an end, and we're one run away from tying up the score. I'm talking with Goro, our cleanup hitter. Garo, the monster from One Punch Man? He's unstoppable. Who's getting too much of a swelled head over his position to actually focus on the game. Even if he could get in a clean hit, he'll never be able to do it like this.
Of course I am. You made me the cleanup hitter after all. I'm making this a home run, no matter what.
Whose voice is this? You're reusing one of the main character's voices, but I can't tell who it is. Also, this kid gets a portrait?
What Watch your mouth, kid, or you'll scare the ball away. Now listen up. Don't try to act cool. Just play like you normally would. The team's counting on you.
Goro stops boasting and turns towards the bench. The other kids are cheering Goro on at the top of their lungs.
Goro, keep your eye on the ball. You can hit it. The pitcher's totally freaked out.
See, a hero doesn't just hit homers all the time. Even if you mess up, there's guys behind you waiting to help. Now loosen up and do your best.
Gotcha.
Dude, I love seeing the Persona cast, like, grown up and, like, doing normal things like this. This is actually so great. I don't even like Junpei, really, but, like, this is such a neat thing to see. I love it. Goro's face loses the gruff facade he had been wearing, and he begins to focus. There's no way Junpei knows what the word facade means. There we go. That's how it should be.
Thanks, Junpei.
Hey, you're supposed to call me Coach, a screwball. Make sure you stay loose.
I finish off by giving a bit of a hard smack on Goro's butt with my bat before sending him off to the batter's box. Yeah, it's a normal thing you do in sports. Goro keeps his eye on the ball and lands a direct hit, sending the ball flying out past the outfielders. All right, we're tied. Goro's standing on second base with a huge grin, waving to us. But we ended up losing in the end, and all the kids cried. I cried too, of course. Was Goro Yuri Lowenthal? I could believe it. It was kind of hard to tell. He didn't have that many lines, but I bet that was probably Yuri Lowenthal. I wish I could run it back, but they don't let you do that in this game like all the others. Oh well, it happens. At least the kids have grown closer as a team, so that's good enough for me.
That was so close, guys. You almost won. All right, let's start practicing again tomorrow. Now, I want you all to remember this at least. If you all work together, you'll never be beat. Okay, we're done for today.
After the game, I said some final words as their coach. If you all work together, you'll never be beat. And that was that. Man, even I think that's an awesome speech. Oh yeah. Thinking back on it now, I'm honestly proud I came up with it. I bet the kids are still carrying that moment around in their heads.
Yeah, I'm such an awesome coach. It's really worthwhile volunteering for a kids team even after working the night shift.
Because I'm still just underage, I'm not an official member of Mitsuru Senpai's Shadow Operatives. You're still just underage? How old is Junpei in this game? Are you 17? You shouldn't be 17. You should be in your 20, like you should at least be 20, right? Am I losing my mind? Because, like, if you're in Japan, how old are you if you're a second year at high school in Japan? Are you 16 or 17? You're 17, right? And then, like, third years, you're normally 17 or 18? Like, you know, it depends on your birthday? Are you telling me Junpei is only, like, 2 years older than Narukami? That seems wild to me. I thought he would be, like, at least 3. Like 3 to 5 years older. I get sent out from time to time to check on scenes where low-level shadow readings have been detected. Yeah, the missions are pretty plain, but I'm satisfied with them in my own way. Then again, when I do get sent out, most of the time it's nothing at all. But just like I told the kids, it's about putting out a consistent effort every day. Oh my goodness. That goes for anything. It's not like I get these missions every day. So in the meantime, I spend a lot of time at my part-time jobs. Maybe he's referring to the fact that he's not 21 yet? 19-ish? Junpei's got to be at least 20, right? I guess he, like, full adult doesn't count until you're 21? That seems weird to me. I feel like 20, definitely, you should just pretty much be considered an adult at that point. If not just, you know, 18 or 19. Even though it's kids' baseball, renting fields and paying for rides to away games gets surprisingly expensive. I gave up on that dream, but I love teaching baseball to kids. It's really fun. Yeah, good for you, Junpei. Good for you, man. It's good that you found something you enjoy.
Man, it's like I'm finally starting to enjoy my youth after all this time. Crap. I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Junpei's character design is so much better with, like, actual hair. Having his hair more grown out. And that leads to where I am right now. Not only did I completely miss my stop, but I can't even get back home. I'm in a tight squeeze here.
How did I just fall asleep like that? I can't believe I slept through so many stops either. Seriously.
I decided to leave the station for the time being. There's some basic vending machines outside and nothing else. That's actually kind of impressive. Crap, this is real bad. If something doesn't happen soon, it looks like I'm gonna end up sleeping outside.
Well, what the heck am I gonna do now? I guess I better call somebody and hope.
I pull out my phone to call up anyone I can think of so I can get a ride out of here, but surprise, it's not on. I pray that the battery didn't die while I was on the train and hold the power button, and it turns on! No, the battery's in the red! I might not be able to make a single call at this point. Things never turn out well when they're this bad, but suddenly my ringtone echoes out in this empty place.
Oh. Hello?
Finally! Hey, Junpei, what were you doing? I've been calling you this whole time.
I was napping! It's Yucatan! How long has she been trying to call me? Maybe she got dumped by her boyfriend and needs a shoulder to cry on or something? Wait, does she even have a boyfriend? She sounds really ticked for some reason, but she's always like this. She's always mad, whatever, dude. The most important thing right now is charging this phone.
Oh, hey, Yucatan. Can we not talk about that now? My battery's about to die. Hey, what's that noise in the background? It's super loud.
Your phone's about to die? What's wrong with you? Mitsuru-senpai, Akihiko, Fuka, and Igus have gone missing. We're in a helicopter to find them.
You should still be calling Akihiko-senpai, too. I know you're a closer friend with Mitsuru, but come on, put some respect on my man's name.
They're missing? A helicopter?
We've looked in tons of places for them, but we can't find them. Anyway, where are you right now, Junpei?
Hold on a second, this doesn't make any sense at all. Mitsuru-senpai and the others went missing, and now Yukatan's in a helicopter trying to find them? This is too much information all at once. I turn around to check the name of the station again.
Somewhere called Yasoina something? I fell asleep on the train and missed my stop, and now I'm stuck out in the boonies.
You're at Yaso Inaba Station? Why?
He fell asleep! He just answered that! Why is she so surprised? I don't even know why I'm here. Okay, fine, it's because I slept through my stop. You just said that! Am I dumb? Hello? I fell asleep on the train and missed my stop, and now I'm stuck out in the booties. You literally answered it!
Crap, Yucatan, the battery's going.
Fine, just wait there. We'll come get you. I'm with Kenkun and Koro-chan, and we've got Labrys here too. She's Igus' sister.
Huh? But was that Lahu? Well, whatever. I'll just find a convenience store and...
Lahu. The phone died. I consider what I should do now, but then again, I'm worried about Mitsuru-senpai too. I'll just have to buy a cheap charger at a gas station or something and call Yucatan back. This may be out in the boonies, but there's got to be a convenience store open around here. I start walking along the road in search of an open store. After walking for some time, I finally see a familiar lighted sign out in the distance.